roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire.
Welcome in, everybody, to the HVRL Truck Series, the biggest truck series on iRacing from all my research. Welcome in. I'm Sean Havoc. Joined with me is not Bryce Tucker today. He's out of town, so we got our ARCA broadcaster, Mr. Sean Wilder, with me tonight. How you doing, Wilder?
Doing good. Looking forward to this race. Got a lot of trucks out there, 45 on the track right now. Expecting probably a couple more. I don't know, they're kind of running out of time, so gonna be a full field though.
Oh yeah, a little extra, more than a full field. It looks like we have about only 43 pit stalls tonight. We had scheduled, I believe, 52 that said they were going to be here. I guess they chickened out. And looks like we're at 44, so we're going to have to qualify in, and at least 2 to 3 of these guys are going to be cut loose tonight after qualifying and not get the race. But they will get provisional points, free of charge of a provisional. So,
Yeah, it's good, a little something. But yeah, just gonna be gonna have to be real clean on your qualifying laps. Make sure you no wall scrapes, and probably be a little conservative, I think, just to make sure you don't have any issues. Just need to get a solid lap in.
oh, definitely, I think I would definitely play it safe here. But Kansas Speedway, it looks like day time here at Kansas. I'm pretty familiar with Kansas. I like Kansas. Normally, I run it at night, so during the day it's going to be a little bit different. And I believe we actually, I want to say it's pretty hot out with our track temp. Let's see what our temp is. Yeah, 109-degree track temp today. So tires
Nice.
definitely going to be pretty important. Is there anybody you see it you'd like to pull up, Mr. Wilder?
Let's see here. Um, who's up to the board here? Let's get Everly. Is Everly in here somewhere?
Everly, let's look for him.
I don't see him.
Yeah,
Of
there he is
course.
in volunteer racing. Let me pull him up right
Oh,
now, and you can
okay.
put him back in there when you get a chance. Broadcast booth. Hey, Daniel Everly, you're up here with Sean and Sean. Just want to touch with you and see how you think this race is going to go tonight for yourself.
Well, I can already tell that a lot of people are going to be struggling in 3 and 4 because it seems to get really tight in 4, especially with it being a little bit, about 110. It drives a little bit different than it did the night race that we did a few weeks ago. Um, right now, I'm feeling pretty decent on my quality line. Right now, I got the second fastest time trying to set a faster one, but my biggest concern is going to be that tire wear. I did a full fuel run at the start of the session, about 25 laps, and I was a little concerned about what was left of my tire. So hopefully I can work on that during the race.
So on our fuel run, so y'all are getting about 25 laps. Then you said
Yeah, about 25.
that's definitely going to play into the fact. Like, do you want to go for some stage points since we're stages are at 40 and 80 tonight? So you're well short of the fuel run. So, or do you just really stretch it out for the stages on your tires? So,
It's going to be really difficult to save your tires for the entire stint because after 25, I was lifting pretty hard to make it for 4.
well, there you go. But do you want to have it set near the end? I guess that's why I think the 3-tire thing is going to be very interesting. Also, we're going to see who can take care of tires after about 25 laps.
Sure.
You're definitely going to tell who's saving and who's not.
Oh, for sure.
So,
Right now, I'm struggling to make it through 4.
so how how did you fare in Daytona last week? We had a lot of drivers. I can't remember them all.
Yeah, so my internet just went out.
Oh, that's right. You had the pole.
Completed 37 laps. That was it.
That's right. So you really are
Yeah.
going to need a pretty good showing here to kind of get back in the mix.
Yeah, I'm 41st in points. So I really got to perform well in the next 3 races for that mid-season championship.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully, go get another pole. That's kind of your thing.
I will definitely try to, Sean. That's what I do best.
All right, thanks,
All
man.
right, good luck, man.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna pull Meacham in here. I haven't got to talk to Meacham yet this season. down there with the Shell Shockers. So broadcast booth. David Meacham, you're up here in the booth with Sean. Sean, how you doing today, man?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Oh, doing good. Haven't got to talk to you since you came back, so welcome back. Not a bad showing last week to start off Daytona. How you feeling about Kansas Speedway here tonight?
I don't know. There's a lot of guys that aren't gonna make it tonight. I'm not used to that, so we'll see. Just trying to qualify first, and then we'll see how the race goes. Did a lot of practice on really old tires this week, so hopefully that pays off.
I would think practice on the older tires. I think that's you're gonna have a leg up on a lot of guys. Probably just going out here trying to turn fast laps and not really think about their tire wear. And with these fuel stints at 25 and the stage at 40, there's definitely some strategy that's going to come into play.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what people do, or if we get forced into a strategy, or what happens.
Exactly. Well, I see qualifying and starting, so we'll let you get back down there, and good luck to you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Oh.
Speaking of Beverly here, let's go ahead and watch him do his qualifying lap here. Since he is out on the track, looks like he was one of the first ones there, so.
We'll see the strategy. I mean, there's a little bit of strategy to this qualifying session now. I mean, that's typically not the case, but you got to be careful not to scrape the wall and make a mistake. You got to get a good lap in.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's going to be, I think I last seen 46 or 47.
48.
48, and we take 43.
Yes.
So, I mean, there's only going to be 5 that are missing, so not bad, but still, I mean, you show up, you wait all week for our Sunday race, so then, you got to qualify in, so. Pros and cons about joining the largest truck series here in iRacing, right?
There you go. Yep. That's us.
You can't get any bigger than this, a full field.
Murray gets out to, well, it's going to change quick, so
It's
this
gonna
tower is
change
going to be
fast.
busy right now.
It's going to be really busy. Still watching Everly here. Going to watch his lap here. Finish out his second one. We'll see where he goes, and we'll jump to someone else. Who you want to jump to in the meantime? Let's see. Everly crosses right now. Let's see where he moves up to. On the
Up
pole.
top. There you
Mr.
go.
Pole, that's kind of what he does. I mean, you could almost guarantee that he's going to make the race now. I mean, he can't fall off, so that's great for him. Anybody near 30?
Can you get Anthony Hall?
Yeah, I'll sure try.
He's down 31st. He needs a good run here on this second lap. Mr. Hall.
I can't find. There's so many names on this list, man. There's
Yeah, he's a 37 truck.
There he is right there, Anthony Hall. Let's go. It looks like he's about to cross for his second lap here. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. So that was his first lap. He's going in for his... He's on his second lap right now. Looks like he's there on the back stretch. Looks like we have KT, Matthew Chase, a bunch of guys haven't even went out there yet. There we go, Anthony
Kind
Hall.
of seeing where they just want to see where the line is, probably what they need to do.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Looks like we have David
Right
Woods
now,
and Quinn McLean and Tim Taylor. Tim Taylor's on the bubble right now in 43rd with KT, John Shields, and Dustin Blubber still to go. That's scary to see down there. But you got a
You
couple.
need a 31 150 basically to get in.
There's Matthew Chase here. Gonna go ahead and post his first lap. It looks like a pretty good lap. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he's probably gonna be in any. There we go, up to 24th right now for Matthew Chase.
That'll work.
Looks like
probably
Tim
out of the
Taylor,
danger zone
Quinn
there.
McLean, and David Woods are officially out. We do have John Shields. So Aaron Creighton is on the bubble at 43rd. We'll see if John Shields can knock him off. John Shields is a pretty quick driver. We still have KT, and Reno's in 42nd. So if John Shields get above Reno, and then KT comes out and gets above Reno, Then
Yeah, Aaron's on the bubble there now.
Yep, and we'll see what John Shields does. He's a pretty quick driver.
Oh, right below
right
Aaron.
below
Wow.
Aaron Creighton in 42nd or 44th right now. I feel John Shields is probably going to put down. I figured this is going to be his money lap right here.
There's still somebody that hasn't put a lap down. I'm not sure
KT.
who that is. Okay.
KT has not put a lap down. I know we're coming down to a time. See what John Shields can do. Can he get into the qualifying? He does. 34th. That does bump Aaron Creighton, Tim Taylor, Quinn McLean, and David A. Woods out. With KT still waiting to go. Reno's on the bubble in 43rd. How much time do we have left in qualifying?
0. So
right.
KT must have had some sort of connection issue.
All right. Well, unfortunately for Aaron Creighton, Tim Taylor, Quinn McLean, David A. Woods, and KT McCann are not going to be able to race tonight. They will get a use of free provisional. And I will set the grid timer. We will get these guys all situated. And we'll get back to you as soon as we get ready to do the starting lineup.
Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard.
welcome back, everybody. There we go. Got our field narrowed down to our pit stalls at 43. And here we are on a pole, our newcomer to the Truck Series, Chris Romano. Great start for him. Give him some bonus points there. We'll see what he can do. And as always, he's on front, inside pole, outside pole. Here he is, Daniel Everly. It's kind of what he does. Let's see if he can put a race together here, though. And he got pole last week at Daytona. And then his internet crapped out on him. And 41st, I believe, is where he finished. So he really needs a strong showing as one of my picks for this season. So he needs a strong showing here to start clawing his way back up the standings. Danny Gross, good competitor here in P3. Dustin Bloodworth, always quick. There in P4 is Zachary Tyler, last week's winner. So locked in the playoffs. So just out here trying to get some points, maybe go after that season championship starting in P5. Brandon Dayhoff in P6. Stanley Hill in P7. Josh Presley in 8th. Anthony Hall in 9th. Nathan Murray in 10th. Bobby Grady in 11th. Randy Post in 12th. Good qualifying spot for him. Travis George for 13th. Look at that, all on the team there. 11th, 12th, and 13th for K&W. Where's Chris? The leader of the group is behind them all. Kean Fry there in the 14, in P14. Drew Holloran, always quick there in P15. Forrest Martin in 16th. Thad Miller in 17th. Ryan Seabolt in 18th. Corey Moore in 19th. Bailey Walker in 20th. Noah Tills in 21st. Chad Bass in 22nd. Nick DeTraglia in the 95 there in P23. Trenton Bestgrove in 24th. Matthew Chase in 25th. There's Chris in P26. Not the best qualifying spot, but still made the cut. Long race tonight. Brad Dorr in 27th. Josh Revel in 28th. Sean McLean in 29th. Justin Shoemate in 30th. David Meacham in P31. Fast driver. Don't know how he ended up back there so far. That just shows you the strength of this field. Along with Ryan Stevenson in 32nd and Shane Williams in 33rd. John Shields in P34. Cale Dees in 35. Aaron Vogt in 36th. Eli Stack in 37th. Braden Deeney in 38th. Kyle Rogers in 39th. James Polka in 40th. Gregory Vadnais in 41st. James Edwards in 42nd. And Reno Connor rounding out our field in 43rd. The unfortunate drivers that did not make the cut, had issues, or their laps just weren't fast enough are Aaron Creighton, Tim Taylor, Quinn McLean, David Woods, and KT McCann.
We'll get going here in about 20 seconds here, Sean, just so you're...
Oh, perfect. Well, I can go over our race info then real quick. Here we are, week 2 at Kansas Motor Speedway. 78 degrees outside, 42% humidity, clear skies and sunny. 9-mile-an-hour wind, and the track temp is 102. So, should be pretty hot all day. Definitely tire wear. See, the field is about ready to get cut loose at 102-degree track temp. 134 laps a day, 2 stages. The stages we have 40 and 80, 1 fast repair, and 3 tire sets. All right, I think there is only one penalty today, and I don't know. He's not even in here today, is he?
I did not see him.
Yeah, I went over the whole lineup, and he is not in here today. So that solves that. So here we are. Well, are you surprised by our pole sitter here?
Not at all.
I wouldn't. I'm really not either. All right, here we are. We do have 43 on there. I'm only showing 20 right now, just for the just for my computer's sake. Probably still going to be a little bit splotchy tonight. I think SDK is what's holding me back. I need to re-download that. But here you are, Chris Romano taking it, kind of get about 3 truck length lead there. Daniel Everly is battling on the outside there with a Danny Gross.
Pretty cleaner. I'm sure the first couple laps, everything's good, but I'm guessing once they probably get 10 laps, 15 laps in, they're really going to start feeling that push in 3 and 4 that Everly was talking about.
Yeah, how long do you think these guys get for their tires really start wearing out on them?
Yeah, I think 15 you'll be able to feel it, but he seemed to think like it was it's pretty rapid, wear. I'm assuming the right front. We'll just kind of see. I mean, if you divvy up the race into 4, right? So they got 4 sets of tires, 1 on the car and 3 sets. So, I mean, we're looking at what, 40 to 45 lap runs. So
right. So are these guys going to want to change and
yeah.
go for their stage points? Then you got to think about some of these more aggressive drivers. Like, Drew's pretty aggressive. He's fast, but has he ever been in these long runs where he really has to save tires? I don't know if that's really his forte. I know Bobby's been working on it. But we'll see if they can save some of these tires. So I think about lap 20, you're really going to see who was taking care of those tires and who's not. Danny Gross.
And my math was off there, guys, just so you know. It should be about 30 to 35 laps per run that you're going to have to do on tires.
But the stages are at 40 and 80, so do you really take
Yeah.
your tires on lap and they can get about 25 on their fuel run? So really going to be interesting here. We'll see Chris is running to run that high side. See, it looked like Stanley was a little bit up in the wall there. Go ahead, Sean.
I'd be tiptoeing around just to kind of feel out this, at least the first 15 laps. I would be ultra conservative and saving that right front as much as I can without knowing, and then just kind of see where you're at once you get that first pit stop. But guys, if you're up front though, I mean, if you're at the front, top 5, you see with breakaway at top 5 there. I'm not sure how much they're saving up there, so we'll find out how that plays out.
Yeah, these guys are keeping it really clean. I'm really surprised. Actually, I'm not really surprised. I'm really happy to see that these guys are keeping it clean.
Like Everly's just making a move on Romano. So Everly is going kind of hard here. We'll see if he can maintain the pace he's got going on now.
Oh, as Everly tries to do a little crossover there. Looks like he was getting run off the corner. Decides to go inside, take the apron here. And looks like he's going to make that pass for P2. Everly really does need a good finish. But if Zachary Tyler can finish well tonight, he's really going to start setting himself apart in the points. As you can see, that high side off 1 and 2, you really get a run, as we just saw there with Romano, how much more speed he was carrying there. Let's see if we can follow along with him this lap. You can really see for the people at home on that high side here at Kansas coming off of 2, you can really get, it's probably 3 or 4 mile an hour quicker. But you are taking a longer way around the track. See, here we go, Daniel Everly, of course, on the inside, shortest around the track. Got the edge on him here, but Chris Romano coming off the wall there. Didn't get quite the best run to show everybody that, but you do get quite a bit of speed difference, but will the tires wear out more up there for him in these high temperature settings that we have here at Kansas?
It looks like a couple more guys have joined this pack here at the front. Bobby Grady is right there.
Yeah, Bobby Grady really worked on last season saving his tires. I know that for a fact. So I really hope we get some green flag runs.
The 86 of Stanley Hill there. He's coming back from last year. He should be strong. Oh, gets into Grady there just a tad. And Drew's marching up through here too. I can't remember exactly where he started, but he is he's moving on up there.
Drew started 15th, currently 8th, but we have about another 7-8 laps, and we're going to start seeing a wear on these tires, and we're going to start seeing some people fall back.
Dayhoff's just cruising along right behind him, and then kind of a breakaway for that next pack there. Pretty well spread out though throughout the field there.
Well, this is great. I mean, 43 cars, and these guys are just doing great.
Chooching along.
Here we on. Follow along with Drew here on the old bumper cam, or the nose cam here. He's battling with Zachary Tyler and Stanley Hill there. He really does seem to be pretty smooth with that throttle. The problem is just not self-clearing or somebody coming in when it, like Everly said, after, you know, those handful of laps, the trucks seem to get tight and you're going to start getting up into the wall. Just like Stanley Hill got up into the wall there as they go 3 wide.
3 wide up there.
Of course, you know Drew's going to always be a part of the 3 wide there.
He ain't backing out.
Heck no, if there's a 3 wide, you bet Drew's involved.
I mean, I like it. I like the style, and then I don't like it sometimes. I like it that he just goes for it and sends it, and, you know.
It's a risk reward
he's
sometimes, you know. Sometimes
Yeah,
it pays off, sometimes it doesn't.
He's got Dayhoff right on his tail right now.
The problem I have is trusting the other drivers. I don't trust someone to keep it off of me if I go 3 wide. So I trust myself, even though I probably shouldn't sometimes.
Anthony Hall's creeping up into the fray here.
Anthony Hall currently 11th, started 9th. What's that? Looks like Presley in the 77 having himself a good day too. Oh, there we are with the yellow. You have to find out where that is for me. It looks like we have Brad Dorr falling back. Yeah, oh yeah, Brad Dorr's around. Let me rewind this, guys.
Okay.
See what we can see
Man,
here.
there's a lot of trucks out here.
Oh, Matthew Chase, and looks like he's cruising along here with a. Looks like he's on the outside. Does Chris here have to slow up for the 19 of Forrest? Not sure he did, but Brad's about to get a really good run there when I think Chris had to check up. And let's see what happens.
Yeah, off the
here.
corner, Chris had to check up there for Forrest, and then
Brad had to
Chase.
check up, and then Chase probably didn't see that coming. And there's just one of the kind of a racing deal on that you have, and kind of spun door around, crinkled in Matthew's front just a little bit. Oh, looks like Rebel does a really good job of staying off from. Look at that. That was the only vehicle involved. We've seen him and Chase. That might actually get an X there. So they did a great job with that. Here they all come in pit road, I would assume, because we are at lap. What lap are we on? I can't tell nothing with this SDK.
we're on lap 16.
There we go, lap 16.
But curious, I'm guessing mostly just fuel, I would think.
Let's see. I'm looking for some tires. I'm looking for some. Oh, the front pit stall is taking some tires. That's Chris Romano.
Interesting.
I think
A lot of guys got out quick.
I think he just got rights. So
That's a strategy. You go rights and then go lefts at the stage break. Definitely going to help your time on pit road, during that stage break. So
I would expect Chris to be up there. Those first couple laps are really sketchy though when you take 2 tires. But after a few laps, I'm pretty sure he will be quite a bit faster. And he's in 10th place, so I think he can work himself up there pretty quick, I think. But now with their fuel stop here, can they make the stage? Yes. They should be able to make stage,
I think
no
so.
problem.
I think they're good.
So, but still, tire strategy does come into play there. As Travis George
Track
is
temp.
now going down pit road. Did he go the first time? Because pit lane is closed for him.
He must have.
That's just going to be an end of the line for him if he did go in and close. That should just be an EOL.
Maybe. I didn't see a black flag or anything, so I'm not sure. Looks like he's hitting his pit box. Maybe he just changed his mind on his strategy. I don't know.
I don't know, but if he didn't pit that first lap, he can't the second one. So, and I don't. Maybe
Yeah.
he came down. I didn't see him come down, but here we are, Daniel Everly and Danny Gross up front.
Yeah, maybe he got a little damage from that little incident they had there. Maybe he got a little something.
All right, here we are. Just about 20 laps, 22 laps or so to stage here. 18 to stage, 22 to stage. There we go. Daniel Everly takes off here. Go ahead and get his another lap led for himself. See, Danny Gross can't work himself up there. Dustin Bloodworth there in the P2 on the inside. And really going to pay attention to Chris Romano's times here. Pull up the laps times here. We'll go to Romano, see what he can start doing here.
Pretty wide.
Where at?
Up front, they backed off now.
Oh,
They got
okay.
it sorted.
There we go. I was trying to watch the lap times for Chris Romano here. Really going to try to see his lap times here. So I got the lap times pulled up for everybody at home.
Yeah, but
Well, he's caught in traffic now, so he's going to have to get through that traffic for that to really start paying attention. But looks like Everly is doing well here. We'll pull up the old ticker. Everybody can watch their lap times up there. So we got Everly and Drew Holleran there in second. Bloodworth battling with Holleran here on these older tires now. So like I said, we're really, I guess Drew has taken care of his tires pretty well. So that's good on him. And there's Bobby. And there's Romano already up now to fifth. Now he's really starting to put down good laps. You can see how much quicker he is than he is Bobby there.
yeah, he's gonna.
But now he's gonna have to
fly by
navigate.
these guys, I think.
yeah, but now he's gonna have to navigate this. Like, you have to be kind of patient there. I thought he was about to go 3 wide there, but you really got to be smart about this move here because you're going to be quicker than these guys. So just take your time. Saving your tires when you know you're probably going to only take lefts the next round is not going to hurt you. I mean, you're already in good stage point position. I mean, you got 17 more laps. You have no problem. Is he going to get around Bobby, then do a crossover around Drew here, get on the inside, make that pass? So then I would think by corner 1 and 2, he's probably going to have Bloodworth. Probably could have made that pass there, to be honest with you.
He's being patient,
If he
though. I
had the
like the way
room.
he's doing it. Being
Yes.
methodical about it.
Yes, for sure. Definitely a way to do it with those tires.
Yeah, with those right sides, you get on it too good at one of these corners, you're going to end up sideways. So, at least the first couple laps for sure. They're probably stabilized now, but
Oh, yeah. So here we are watching him chase him down on the roof cam here. Started on pole, Curly in second. Going right back into it. See how much ground just those right sides are really, really doing it for him. As he did not get to lead that lap, but he will be leading this next one. Let's go throughout the field. Let's see who iRacing thinks is the most exciting right now. Oh,
right there.
yep. Looks like number 40 there got into the wall a little bit. So zoomed in, but it looks like it's Ryan Seabolt and Zachary Tyler battling with the 40 of Trenton Bestgrove, and David Meacham right behind them. See Chris Weiniger behind that as well. It's a tight little group right here, all battling for about the 14th. Trying to see who's putting down some really good times. So of course Chris Amano is running the quickest laps out there. We do have Reno Connor and James Boca putting down really quick laps too, but they are 42nd and 43rd.
Yeah, Chris is he's putting them down by half a second on those guys right behind him. Yeah, a little bit slower that lap.
Well, at this point, you really got to start taking care of your tires. There's no reason to win the stage by 12 seconds and burn up
True.
your tires. So you
Been there,
kind
done that.
oh yeah. You kind of just want to manage that gap right now would be my advice. Unless your plan is to take all fours next time, then go after it. But if we think what his strategy is just taking lefts on the stage break, win this stage, maybe suffer through the next one, then yeah, I'd definitely be taking care of these tires. We are Ryan Seabolt following right behind Chris Weiniger here for P16 and 17. You'll hear him at the throttle down just a little bit, let off that throttle as we come across about to be 12 to go to stage here. Ooh, we got someone on the inside of him right there. That was just snuck up in my left side screen there. I don't know if it got to the middle screen or not for everybody to see.
Yeah, they're in a pretty big group there. Just ahead of them, there's a battle too brewing. That's Meacham here. Good racing so far, though. Nice,
Oh,
lot of two wide action and
Great
even three
racing,
wide here
man.
and there.
I'm really if this race goes this clean like this for a majority of it, like we're gonna have our lowest IPLs in a long time, and that's what it is. Look at Chris Romano, only has about a 5 truck length on Everly, and I really think he's really managing that gap. He'd probably be less if Everly wasn't pushing him so hard, but if you were in Everly's spot, you would try to push him as hard as you can to burn up those tires and really get him in a bad situation for the next stage.
Yeah, here's the thing. At the stage break there for Romano, I mean, he's going to probably just take left sides, but those right sides are going to be, I mean, man, they might be cooked halfway through the second stage there.
Well, he's going to have to
We'll
change
see.
all fours halfway through the next stage, or just do it again. Do it all
Yeah.
over again and change
Yeah,
rights
just
and
keep the
lefts.
same. I think it's better to just see how far you can go now and see what the wear is now, and then you know what you're doing for the rest of the race and towards the end, and you know what to expect, and if you want to save a set for later. And so if you're going to experiment a little bit, that's probably the time. He may have practiced it, though, to see what his wear is after so many laps.
Well, I think he's going to be very disappointed when he goes and puts on lefts, because he's going to be really slow with bad rights and fresh lefts. because
Yeah,
everybody's gonna
probably.
have freshies. So he just you just have to hope it doesn't go green, or he's gonna have to short pit. But Everly really is putting some pressure on him. Again, I don't know if he's managing it now, as they're coming up on the 6th in James Edwards. Here we are back watching Zachary Tyler. Ryan Seabolt. Looks like Zachary Tyler has ran out of tires. Ryan Seabolt went by him with ease, and now Meacham's going around him. Looks like the 00 shoemate's about to go around him as well. So it looks like Zachary Tyler. Oh, he's fighting back a little bit there. Looks like as tire wear goes, though. Who's putting up some of the better laps there, Wilder? Do you know?
I'm sorry, who's running the better laps right now?
Oh, yeah, just in your... I'm trying to look here
Uh,
on this. I mean, they're all running...
Romano's still ahead by a tenth, well, not that lap. He dropped back a little bit. Bobby had 32.5, along with Hill. Those are the fastest ones I've seen on here.
Yep.
This last lap by.
Bobby is gaining on those two. So it looks like everybody's running around 32 and a half to 32.9. So Danny Gross, ran a pretty slow one. So Zachary Tyler's fallen back to 23rd already. So Forrest Martin
Bobby
back to
staying
30th.
consistent. Bobby just hit a 32.6, so he's right in that 32.5, 32.6. The guys in front of him ran a 32.9 and a 32.7, so he's...
Yeah, he is definitely making up some
Catching.
ground, but with 5 to go,
Yeah.
going to be a little bit hard.
If Everly makes a move here, he's diving it in there pretty good. Sticking to that bottom, and it's drifting up on him
We
now,
just
coming
can't,
out.
man.
Oh, it
You just-
almost into the wall.
You just don't have the tires for it. I mean, Everly, I feel like
Oh, so
Romano is
close.
just managing the gap. I don't know if Everly knows that or not. He may be trying to make a pass, but at this point, I don't think. I mean, you could try, but you don't want to try so hard that you're going to drift up and damage your truck in the wall, though. What a race, though, man. Things are going green this long. Can you close the pits here?
I didn't close it.
No, they're coming up right here.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. 2 to go here to stage. Romano should be able to hold off Everly. Bobby looks like he's got 3rd down pretty good. Stanley
No,
Hill.
I did it 1 lap late, but that's all right. They're coming to 40 right now, so.
Oh, okay. My counter's off. Sorry.
Yeah, I was off a little bit.
It's all right. I think because that. Here we are. Stage 1 winner. Strategy paid off for him there, and that is Chris Romano. Daniel Everly in 2nd. Bobby Grady in 3rd. Stanley Hill in 4th. Dustin Bloodworth in 5th. Brandon Dayhoff in 6th. Kean Fry in 7th. Hey, great showing for him. I know he has some speed this season. I'm really looking for him to really improve this season. Josh Presley, great finish for him, or stage finish for him. At 8th, Chad Bass, 9th, Nathan Murray in 10th. And, Drew did fall off a little bit, and in 11th. So, Drew will be able to figure it out, how to manage those tires a little bit. That's a long stint there to do that. So, they're catching up to the pace car here. Now strategy time. Let's see what these guys are going to do. Everybody's going to take tires, right? Besides Chris. So I'm really going to keep it on Chris because I'm kind of
Yeah,
curious
it's
of
on
what
Chris
he's going
right
to do.
now.
Okay. All right, I will switch. If you're going to watch him, I will switch to pit entry and just watch all these trucks go down. Always a nice view if you
Yeah,
want to keep an
I'll
eye on
keep an
Chris,
eye on
because I'm really curious on him. Great race with all these guys so far, man.
Here we go. I mean, these pit stops, it's a huge impact on the race when you have this many trucks. I mean, you can make up like 5 spots probably if you nail a pit stop and a couple
Oh,
guys mess
easily.
up a little bit.
Easily. All these guys go down. Everybody staying in the right lane, doing an excellent job doing that. These truck guys have it down, man. They're doing a great job here. Nobody stayed out, of course. One person did. It's skipping a little bit. Got a little too much going on here. First time it's done that, but it's a lot going on here. Let's see what we got.
Left side's for Romano.
Left
Just
side's,
lefts.
yep, kind of exactly what we thought. He is going to be way off the pace on the restart, which could create some havoc.
I don't know. He'll fire off pretty good, I think, just because you get the big jump. But I think by the end of lap 1 or into 2, he's probably going to struggle a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, no, he will. There's 100% chance he will. But let's see if he is in the call. Is he not in the call? Let me see here. Chris
Yeah,
Romano.
he's in here.
Yeah, you want to grab him real quick or you want me to? Hey, Chris Romano, you're up here in the booth with Sean and Sean. How you doing today, man? Our stage 1 winner.
Yeah, good. How you guys doing?
Oh, doing good, man. Just want to see how you feel about the race. We see you only took right sides only there, and then kind of did exactly what we figured you were going to do there, is come and take left sides only, coming to that stage. You think that paid off for you?
Yeah, I wanted to get max points. I'm outside of the top 10 right now and sort of played it safe in Daytona, so just want to try and get as many points as I could. But I'm sort of curious how these left sides are going to hold up right now.
We are too.
Not as good versus all these four freshies out here.
Yeah, I'm going to try and play it smart. Obviously, I'll lose some positions, so just happy I got that stage win, and hopefully the race comes around to my hands. So.
All right. Well, I'm curious what you're going to do on this next pit stop, see, especially if you're off the pace. But we're getting ready to go green, so we'll let you go. What chat were you in again?
Revolution Racing.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on that, and good luck.
Thank you.
Here we go. So get ready to go here. Romano. Old right sides, new left sides. Everybody else probably 4 brand new tires. So, like Wilder said, he might get a decent jump right here. But after about, I would say about 5 laps, he's going to be in about 15th position, I think. How you think it's going to go for him there, Wilder?
I think Bobby's going to pounce on him right now and try to get out front. So I don't think he's going to be able to hold off Bobby for another lap. I think by the end of the next lap, Bobby's going to get by him.
No, I think these tires need a good 2 laps here to get nice and warmed up. And like I said, I think by lap 5 or 6, Romano might be about 10th or 15th. Stanley Hill making a great charge, though. Really working Bobby on that inside now. Romano is holding his own on the inside for having older right side tires. So Bobby had to check up a little bit. He did have the run, but Stanley Hill did a little slide job on Bobby to stop his momentum. But he drifts up there. Now Bobby's going to have a little run. Quite the battle back here with Dayhoff and Kean Fry and Danny Gross. See, Chris has worked his way up into about 12th. Matthew Chase did get caught a lap down. I seen that. He was coming out of the pits just behind the pace car. And we do have that. Who is dropping? I don't see anybody dropping, so I'm not sure. If you know where that incident was, let me know. Oh, looks
Reno
like-
was blinking, and
looks
then
like
he blinked
Brad
out,
Miller.
and 17 was blinking. That's all I know. And then
Yeah.
I saw him on the backstretch.
Brad Dorr again, it looks
bottom.
like. Yep. Bad Nays, Brad Dorr, and the 50. Oh, who is that? Oh, it looks like Anthony Hall and Brad Dorr might have
Oh yeah, missed
touched
all
doors
that.
there.
I missed all that.
So here we are. See Brad Dorr. Who's the 55? Oh, yeah. It looks like the 55, whoever that is, just comes up side, but they were about 4 wide there, so not a lot of room.
Yeah.
Just gets into Brad Dorr. Then Dorr bangs Anthony Hall into James
Oh.
Edwards, and then Kyle Rogers tries to save it. I think gets hit by Gregory, kind of pushes him into Brad Dorr there.
Dayhoff comes in and just kills somebody.
That was Brad Dorr.
He killed
Yeah.
kills his car.
So-
You see down here on the bottom.
Yeah, not too
Oh,
many
yeah,
involved in
just-
that, about 4
yeah.
or 5, but I'll tell you what, this is only helping Romano out. That's a person that benefits the most here, I believe. All right, well, let's see who we can get in here. I want to pull up Bobby Grady. Hey, Bobby Grady, you're up here in the booth with Sean and Sean. How you doing, man?
How are you?
Oh, doing good. Just want to check in your race. Seems like you've been flirting with top 5 pretty much all race. It seems like you finally got this tire saving thing down. A little
Don't jinx me.
a little bit better in season 2.
Hey, don't jinx me. I'm doing all right. I'm trying to save some tires and let these guys. I mean, they're racing pretty hard. Sometimes you think it's like the last lap of the race, but it doesn't do anything for your tires. So we're just gonna try and hang in there and see if we can get a good finish.
I think that's a good strategy you have there, Mr. Grady. What did you go all 40 laps there without changing?
Yes, sir.
And how bad were your tire percentages for the audience?
I was about 83% across the right side.
Okay, well that's not bad. I think you're saving
No.
pretty good in this hot temps and 40 lap stint. So that's a pretty good job, I think.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So
I appreciate it.
all right. Well, good luck to you. I'll get you back down there to your team. Hopefully, we talk to you here at the end.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Bobby Grady there, one to watch out this season. I think I picked him beginning of the season to win this thing. We'll see. A lot of competition out here this year.
That probably explains why he didn't get around Chris there. I think he's still concerned about his tires and just trying to be safe about it and not push too hard. Chris was able to survive that so far, so I think it's even leveled out a little bit more now. So I think Chris might be fine on that strategy he's got going.
Well, yeah, that, like I said, when that caution came out, that, I don't know if you heard me or not, but I think that benefited Romano the most. You know, I mean, any caution laps we can do with his older tires are just going to benefit him. So Stanley Hill loses a couple spots there, though.
He got in the back of somebody, just a little tap, but
Drew working on the outside, following Danny Gross. Danny Gross really, I don't even think he let off coming around there. You can really gain a lot of spots there if you just don't let off there. Oh, someone in the wall back there.
yeah,
Well, that's Corey Moore, maybe. That is Corey Moore.
They may have got a little help. Maybe. I don't know.
Let's see here, working on a 25 of
Yeah,
that's
Shane said
Williams.
Shane apologized just now.
Yes, let's watch what we got here in slow mo on the far chase. Corey Moore kind of comes up, and I don't know. They just kind of meet in the middle, kind of a racing deal. I don't know if Corey Moore knew he was there.
Yeah, Shane just said he tried to check up and it was just too late. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know if it was on Shane really, to tell you the truth.
No, nope. I think it's just a racing deal. I think Corey came up a little bit. Shane may have just came down. I'm not sure, but either way, racing deal happens. Everybody's stopping, waiting on the pace car. See here. Uh-oh. Go back and watch that. Oh, he made it. He made it. I had to go replay that one. That was Danny Gross. Almost, Danny.
Yeah, so
almost.
there's been just so you know, there's been a little issue with cars are coming into pits. They're getting unsafe pit entrance when they're just coming in like normal. So Shane said he got it the first time, and then the second time he just stayed really low. So we warned the drivers, just let them know. So you might see some cars dropping. It's just a weird iRacing thing. I don't know what the deal is. It seems like everybody's going in properly. It just
Right, just one of those kind of like an Atlanta Echo Speedway type of situation.
yeah,
It's weird.
something weird.
Didn't used to be. Well, that update's coming soon, so they needed a lot of stuff to fix, like my FPS. So get on it, iRacing.
I'm sitting at 80. I bumped it up to 60 cars and 30, and just to see what mine would do. But I'm not running the SDK, so
Yeah, I think I just need to. There has to be an update or something. I'll have to see what the version you're on and see if I can find an update. But I think that's the issue. So not a big deal. It's not as glitchy today, so I bumped it down to only rendering 20 instead of 30 or 40. So it's a lot better today. Still running way lower than FPS than I want, so and should be. But again, this only helps Chris out even more, man. So if you're Bobby, do you want to hurry up and get that pass in case we cautions breed cautions? So you could start getting a run of cautions, and Bobby needs to lead a lap here just for his 5 bonus points. So it looks like Matthew Chase did get his lap back though. That's good for him. All right, these guys are ready to go green again. Like we will be on lap 53 when they cross the line here. As Chris Romano
Green flag.
gets them going here. That's not right. There we go. Bobby Grady's going to try to work on Romano here shortly, but Dustin Bloodworth is coming up pretty quick along with Drew. These caution laps might help Drew a little bit since he wasn't able to save his tire as good as the others. Since Dustin Bloodworth does tap the wall a little bit, that's going to give Drew able to get on the inside and go down, and maybe Stanley Hill will be able to follow him. As Danny Gross there in about 5th or 6th position. Electing to stay on the high side. Here we go. We might have a battle for the lead here shortly. See what Drew's going to dive on the inside. Drew always wants that inside. We'll see if Bobby can hold him off here. He's going to get a run, and Chris Romano's going to slow down his run here. Bobby going to give a nice little bump there right before corner entry. Then he's got to slow up to stay off that wall. Yep. So it is about bumping about too late. They are 3 wide behind him with Danny Gross, Dustin Bloodworth. Oh, and Stanley Hill. Oh, he's getting loose. He's going to be able to keep it straight.
Everybody got around him. That's good. That was close to being a disaster there.
Man, I wasn't able to stay on him as quick. He was falling back so much. So there is Drew Holloran out to the lead. Bobby Grady in P2. And here, I think, is going to be Chris Romano starting to fall back finally. And that almost kept him out front again if that caution came out. So I think Bobby Grady here in about 10 laps or so should be able to run Drew down. Maybe Drew might be able to save a little bit more running out in that clean air and not have to battle in with people. So we'll see if Bobby. But Bobby was one of the quicker ones when it came to the end of stage 1.
Yeah, I think Bobby, just from what we talked to him about, he's probably just going to be content where he's at right now until we get, 5 laps to go in the stage. And he might want to make a move there, but...
Oh, yeah. Well, stages
They're
aren't
gonna have to
everything.
pit.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, they're going to have to pit here, probably... They went at 41. Probably in the next 10 laps, I think.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Okay, we're on lap 59 going to 60, so they'll have to lap. So they'll definitely be about 10 laps short. Maybe 8, 6, 7, depending on if they saved or not. So
Yeah.
and it looks like Chris Romano has already fallen down to 11th. And no signs of holding anybody else off. Those 4 freshies are holding up for everybody. He's going to lose out on stage points here unless he decides to take tires at the green flag pit stop here. Yeah, with these stage points not being as much anymore, now they do help. I mean, like I said, Corey Moore finished Daytona in 24th, but he got 1st and 2nd in stages and was able to bump himself up to 12th in the standings. So stages are a good bonus, but they ain't all end all be all like they were last season. It's definitely more
True.
about how you finish. So definitely don't want to waste a set to go win a stage, I wouldn't think. But it is a strategy that you sure can do because those playoff points do help when it comes to playoff time. Daniel Everly here in P5. Holding his own there. Definitely got some good stage points in stage 1. Looking for the same in stage 2 there. It's like Everly and Noah Tills have ran some of the quicker laps this past lap. So looks like Bobby barely had a quicker lap than Holloran this lap as well. He just got him by only 100th there.
Yeah. Very close.
So virtually the same lap those two ran, 1 and 2.
Bloodworth was faster than both of them, though, by a tenth.
Yes, they were. Yes, he was.
See,
And so was
and
Everly.
Yeah.
Hey, those two get working together here on the backstretch, give the little bumps, and start catching these guys. Noah Tills elected to run that higher side here. Drew ran 2/10 slower than everybody else, than the top 5. They were all in 31
One car say
sevens.
they're pitting, so we might see a pit run here.
Looks like Dad Miller, Anthony Hall were off. Let me see, Anthony. No, he's not. Oh, he's just blinking out. That's all.
Yeah.
I think Danny Gross is pitting, it looks like. He's dropping and he's grayed out, so I think Danny Gross is pitting right now. Short pit, maybe. I like the strategy there. Here we go. Back in 23rd here, Nick DeTraglia. Back in 26th, started 18th, Ryan Seabolt. We have about probably within the next 5 or 6 laps. Like Wilder said, we should start seeing a majority of these guys pitting. Let's see who can start kind of keeping it clean there.
So Danny, no tires. Meacham's coming in. See if
Danny, no tires. Oh, all right.
44's coming. So we're hitting the window here.
All right. And Romano, yeah, definitely have to short pit. Romano is about 16th right now, so not too bad for being older tires there. Here's Bobby passing Drew right now. Kind of exactly what I expected there. Bobby was going to be able to save more tire. A little bit more on the tire saving experience on these longer runs. But anybody on the short run, I sure would put my money on Drew on these short runs, though. He is quick, but it's a whole different ball game to save a set or to save some tires. Oh, Drew gonna go ahead and come back at Bobby there. Fling it down low and pass Bobby. I don't know if Bobby hit the wall a little bit. I see a little bit of smoke, but I'm not sure if that was him or he just got a bad run and Drew really passed him easy there going into a 2. Oh,
so
Bobby's
Romano
pitting.
stuck with his same strategy there. He took right sides.
Okay. All right. And Bobby's coming down the pit right now. I think my SDK is shifting all over the place. That's why I think she starts blinking out.
I'll keep an eye on Bobby. I'll let you know what he does here.
I'm thinking he ain't taking tires. Drew, our leader right now. We'll pull up our track map.
No tires, but he must have had some damage to fix because he's in there still.
Oh, did he speed?
He may have sped. Let's look at his speed going in. I have it available.
It says Bobby Grady jumped the pits. I don't know what happened there. Everly is hunting down Drew, though. I know Bloodworth. Some
He
people.
must have sped.
Keane was thinking about pitting, then decided against it.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, that's
Oh,
really
caution.
gonna change some things up. Looks like Travis George was involved in that one. Yeah, Travis George and James Edwards there. What happened here?
I think Travis was pitting.
Yep, Travis is pitting. Edwards checked up. Maybe got loose, made contact there. Did Travis George announce that, I guess?
Yes. Yep.
All right. Definitely be probably a penalty on the number 6 next week then for that. Have to see what our review team thinks of that. But that's really going to shake things up. 'Cause that's really going to help like Drew out right here because he was about to pit. So that's really going to
Right.
help him out. Normally,
Yeah.
Drew seems to always be on the bad side of these pit strategies. And here he is finally on the
That
good
is true.
side. I'm sure he'll be happy about that. Because in ARCA last season, it seemed like every pit stop, he was always the one getting caught just pitting. So look at that. Paid out there. What lap are we on? Is that stage? No, that is
No,
not.
lap 72.
Oh. Well, this is a good one then on taking tires or not though. Like for Drew. You take tires,
Watch
stay out
Drew here.
on the next one. A lot of these guys are coming in, but these are probably the guys that haven't pit. So I'm curious of who's going to be a lap down, who's going to get all these wave rounds. Is somebody going to stick them a lap down and stay out?
But the guys that already pit, I don't think they went a lap down, did they? So.
I don't know. People like Bobby did. Now Bobby's 2 laps down, unfortunately. But
Oh yeah, he had that issue though. He may have sped or something. But Romano was one that pitted already.
it's jumping around when everybody gets out of the pits. This will clean up
Yeah,
everybody.
it is.
There we go.
I'm trying to keep up with it too.
Well, the SDK is rolling across my screen every time they pit and things like that happen. So it's 100% SDK is my problem right now. So here we go. Looks like Trenton Bestgrove is our leader, and Justin Shoemate, Gregory Vadnais, Josh Revel, and Brad Dorr. I assume they are our lead. Did they just get through pitting?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. So the 40 pitted a lap 47. Shoemate at lap 51. Gregory at lap 51. Revel 51.50. So all between lap 47 and 50, all the way down to 10th place. So top 10 pitted a little bit ago.
So these the top, how many did you say can stay out?
Top 10. Top 10 are pitted between lap 47 and 51. So they stayed out this time.
Okay. It's pitch strategy here. Of course, with SDK going wonky, it shows Vadnais is on a 73-lap stint.
I think they're going to be tight, though. They're going to be real tight to make it to 80. It's going to be interesting. They must be able to make it if they stayed out. But
I mean, we've seen these guys quite a bit.
gamble unless they're hoping for another.
Make their gamble and run out of fuel.
We'll see.
So, but Trenton Bestgrove out front with his bonus points, get the lead a lap here. So good for him. See a whole array of new drivers in his top 10. That's what these green flag pit stop cautions will do. It really flips the field on its head there. So all new drivers in the top 10. Trenton Bestgrove, Justin Shoemate, Gregory Vadnais, Josh Revel, Brad Dorr, John Shields, Thad Miller, Anthony Hall, Kyle Rogers, and Matthew Chase in our top 10. Trent Bestgrove has control of the field here, and here we're off there. Trent Bestgrove, pretty good jump there. Oh, we only have 5 laps anyway, so these guys should definitely be able to make it. And look at that. This whole stage points are really going to flip. And look at Matthew Chase might end up getting some now. Justin Shoemate, yeah, definitely quick there. Definitely trying to make a pass on Trent Bestgrove there. I think he's going to get that done. And Josh Revel's pretty quick himself. So Brad Dorr, after 2 incidents, might not have both his fast pair already used because he's been in the 2 incidents he's been caught up in both of them.
And I'm wondering if these guys are going to run out on the the extra lap around after the stage is over. I don't know. I think these guys are going to be tight here.
Well, there it is. Well, we'll close our pits on our next time around here.
Yeah, so that right now is their last chance.
It is their last chance. I think they'll be okay. I mean, if they pit it on 50,
They must be,
yeah, and have a couple of caution laps, so should be good.
But no, some of them are 47 though, lap 47.
Wow. Here we go. Now the pits are closed, so now it's past that time. 2 to stage here, 2 to stage. See who can pull that off. Good battle with Shoemate, Revel, and Trent Bestgrove up there.
This might work out for Shoemate.
It's definitely gonna work
And
out for
Rebel.
those top 10. Everybody that was in top 10. You know. Oh,
Man.
where'd Matthew Chase go?
What a turn of events there. Oh, somebody in the wall door.
Door again. That poor guy. Matthew Chase is falling
He's
back
top 3 are
huge.
pulling away too.
Everybody's passing them right now, so there we go. Here he is coming to the line. Trent Bestgrove might get second here. Looks like he did. Let's see if
Yellow flag is out.
oh, looks like caution came out just before there.
Yeah, I didn't throw it.
So yeah, yep, had to have been. Oh, Drew Holleran went off track there. Stanley Hill. Let's see what happened to Drew here. That was quite the big one there. Little. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see it. Too much movement was going on, so maybe if you can explain to everybody what happened there. But it looks like I would go back to Drew because he went off track first. Looks like Kyle Rogers crashed. So, but
Yeah, I think it was the 55. And yeah, it's blinking out on mine too. Oh wait, here we go.
all right. But Justin Shoemate, Trenton Bestgrove, Josh Rebel, Gregory Vadnez, Brandon Dayhoff, Thad Miller, Shane Williams, Nathan Murray, Noah Tills, John Shields, our top 10. Looks like some dude decided to stay
gosh.
out. What you got going on?
Oh, somebody just came flying into pits and almost killed multiple people. But they survived, and yeah, I think it was the 55 and maybe the James Bulk that got into something. It can't blink it out on mine as well, so I couldn't really get a good gauge on what happened then.
All right. Well, it looks like Kale Deese is going to be out front. So that really shook everything up because of that. Now they're ahead. They get to pit first. They get to come out first. So that, like, you know, that's really going to shake things up. So you have one of our front runners like Everly. He's in 21st. You know, Danny Gross is in 28th. Bloodworth is in 29th. Drew's in 32nd. Chris Romano looks like he's got caught a lap down. But they all should be on the same strategy now, even Romano. So looks like everybody's probably going to change their 4 on this lap stint here. Of about, 54 laps or so, huh?
Yes, yes, sir. No, less than that.
Well, we'll probably have about 50 when you get going.
53, 50, yeah, probably about 50.
So I can try and get squared away.
Yeah. They're catching up, just a little late. People pitting, getting damage fixed and stuff, I think.
All right. Kale Dees has control of the field here. Getting ready to go green here. Entering a restart zone.
Green.
Doesn't say Geico anymore. It just says restart zone.
Yeah.
I like it.
They deleted Geico
That's what I need to do.
from everything. And inserted Echo Park a lot of places.
Hey, follow the money. All right.
Yeah, I've heard Echo Park is owned by some of the track owners. there. I forgot which one of the big track owners. It's one of
Oh,
their
okay.
companies.
That makes sense.
KLD's getting it
Yeah.
done.
KLD's kind of a sketchy here. Ryan Stevenson, Braden Danny. What are you doing up there, Braden? Look at that.
He's
Proud
getting
of
it
him.
done.
He's just getting his done. Said I can learn these oval racings. This whole turning left thing is easy. Our youngest competitor, and from our furthest away, I think, there in Australia.
Yeah, I don't think you can get much further.
No?
I don't think so.
Probably not. So Ryan Stevenson doing good though, holding his own there in P2. Kildee's out front, get some laps led. ARCA guy, ARCA guy, ARCA guy. Hey, there's a truck guy. Trent Bestgrove in fourth there.
Oh, and he gets right to the bumper. The 41. Makes it work though. Yeah, Stevenson's running him down.
He is. They ran the, oh no, that's their best lap. Who does have fastest lap tonight?
That would be Danny Gross.
Danny Gross, fastest lap tonight. Yeah, Ryan Stevenson.
Sitting back in 27th place right now.
No, it
though.
flipped everybody. Drew's 30th. Anthony Hall's 31st.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that flipped the whole field. But they have plenty of, to get it going back. Look like Corey Moore is coming out of the pits now. Look at Matthew Chase and Meacham. Got caught a lap down. Uh-oh. A lot of stuff going on right now. Let's see.
Yeah.
Calm down, SDK. So, looks like 31st and below is a lap down at least.
Oh, Murray's got a meatball.
Oh,
47.
that sucks. Here we go,
Yeah.
Randy Post getting a run on Ryan Seabolt here for 15th. See Forrest Martin and John Shields for 17th going after it here. Dustin Bloodworth right behind him. Travis George, he's in about 20th. Not his best showing. I kind of expected to see him up towards the top.
Yeah, well, he got ran over going into pits there, and then on the last restart too, he got a little squirrely and got out of line and lost some spots there. Took a little off-road adventure through the grass a little bit, but I'm sure he'll make it back up into the top 10. Two by two up here for
Following on the roof cam with Randy Post right now, following behind Chad Bast.
yeah, it's a good little battle right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is right
That's
next
what I
to
was
Ryan
looking at, too.
Seabolt. Or is that Nick DeTraglia? That's Nick right there on the outside.
Against Nick, and then yeah.
The audience just seen him creep into the frame there. Doing a good job staying off, giving him a little room there.
Oh, Seabolt. Oh, Shields into Seabolt a little bit, send him up the track. Seabolt lost a couple spots, but he survived. I don't know. I think KLD's needs to slow down out here, man. He's putting it on him right now.
Chad Bass and Randy Post side by side. Oh, 3 wide there. I don't know if they know.
They're making
Ooh,
it.
that is tight.
They made it. Oh, here
Ooh.
comes John Shields.
John Seals, that looks fun. Let me involved in some of that. And here comes Dustin Bloodworth too. It's definitely had the
Oh, they're
speed
3
tonight.
wide in front of him almost. Oh, man. Action's picking up.
Yeah, here comes Shane Williams. Definitely a guy with some speed. Just hadn't found a way to get up front yet.
KLD's getting it done out here.
I don't know. Trenton
He's
Bestgrove
running about the
looking
same
way.
lap times.
Yeah, but Trenton has
Yeah.
already passed Braden and Ryan Stevenson. So good job by him. And he's running almost the exact same laps there as KLD's. But Noah Tills, Justin Shoemate are running quicker laps. So you got Chris Weiniger that ran. Chris Weiniger and Kean Fry running quicker in them all.
Yeah, Tills and Shoemate are getting around Braden in the 41 right now. Braden's losing some spots, but still, if he can hang around in
Here
the
we go. Trenton Bestgrove
top 10, he'll be.
trying to
Oh,
make
he
that
is.
pass for first place. It looks like he does get it done there. We'll see if KLD's can't do a crossover here. Nope, definitely not going to get it done. Trenton Bestgrove really going out there. That caution flag really did just turn the field upside down, and Trenton and these guys are able to really take advantage of it. And if it stays green, and look how quick Trenton is. Man, he is putting down some space between him and KLD's. Almost a second already. So we'll see if that is sustainable. So what would you do here? You get 25 on the tank. I guess you would just run it out. Well, you'd have to, because we had about 50 laps left. So they have to run this tank pretty much dry to have enough for the end. If any of these guys pit before, what, 110, right? 109. If they pit before 109, they might have an issue making it to stage. And we're at 96 now.
Right. Yeah, they gotta run this out as far as they can.
And hope they were really clutching during those cautions. Now, they probably do get... we didn't go green on lap 80, so, they can probably go to 110, maybe 111. All right, there's a lot of moving around going. Oh, some people are pitting already. It looks like James Edward pits. Ryan Stevenson crashed. James Boca crashed.
Oh.
But I'm not seeing a caution, but they have. Ryan Stevenson, and looks like Boca jumped to the pits. So he might have had some.
Oh, they did wreck.
What happened, if you want to explain it to
Man,
everybody? I
day
really can't
off.
go.
They kind of got Boca got destroyed. I don't know why they're off the track. That's why the caution didn't come out. But there was definitely two cars involved. It looked like Boca and Stevenson got into each other, and then Dayhoff came in behind them and got into the back of them, and they all kind of went down the back stretch into the inside wall. Kind of odd there wasn't a caution on that. I didn't see it until just now. So.
Well, like I said, we try to let iRacing control most of it. Here following with Shane Williams in his cockpit view. He's in 15th, started 33rd. Just trying to get through this race, I'm sure. Really haven't seen him up there. It's amazing some of these fast guys can just, a track like this could just not be their track.
Some pit stops going on, but I think those are just the guys that. Well, Keldeese is coming in, but he had 9 laps older tires, so.
That's why Trent was able to go around, because he has a 1.6 second lead on Noah Tills.
Yeah.
But I think Noah Tills is going to start tracking them down now. Although they're not running. Look at that. Trenton actually ran a quicker lap than him right now, so he has this little bit of a lead here. So if it really stays green, and if he does a great pit job, he can really do something good here. I would love for Trenton to pull out a win here. Someone like Trenton, been around for a few seasons, hadn't gotten a win yet. Lock himself in the playoffs would be a great feeling for himself there.
Chris Weiniger in the 53 has made his way up to 4th place.
Yeah,
He's got a
running
good
some
run
quick
going here.
laps. 32:15. Almost a half a second quicker than our leader. Braden really doing well here, holding on in the fifth though.
Yes, he is.
Gregory Vadnais there in seventh, doing a great job too. Here we are under a second now. Trenton Bestgrove's lead from Noah Tills. He lost 3/10 on that lap. Oh yeah, Noah Tills is coming. Well, he loses a little bit there, but he was 7/10. He's still a tenth and a half faster that last lap. We're going to see the interval come down now since he was taking that high side.
If we stay green, it's going to flip again. I'm not sure if they can make 30 laps though on a run. So
I don't believe so. So
we'll
like
see.
they can't.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, they can't pit till we get to 25 to go here. There's Nathan. He is on. He passed Chris. He passed. Oh, he's a lap down.
Yeah, there's quite a few guys that are.
Oh,
over the
Nathan
last
must
couple
already
laps.
pit. Okay. Yeah, you can really tell the
Yeah,
tire
yeah.
difference there. It's like out of the top five, Shoemate has run the fastest lap. That lap out of the top five. But here comes Noah Tills for the lead, though. Really working on the outside. Tires got to be heating up and
Noah's,
screaming.
Yeah, no, it was 3/10 faster last lap than Trenton.
Definitely a lot quicker, yes.
All right, looks like we're getting into the window where people think they can make it, and a lot of
Woo.
pit stops are going to be happening here.
That is a little early for my liking. They're at 28 right now.
Had a couple guys announce, so we'll see.
Any of our leaders, any of our main runners today? Looks like Danny Gross, Drew, Sean McLean. Some of those guys went in, huh? Yep, that's gonna be really
16's
close.
coming down.
Definitely,
Yeah, a lot of people are coming right now. Ton of
definitely
people.
won't be able to make no green-white checkered here. Noah Tills and Trenton Bestgrove are coming down. Both our leaders. Chris is gonna stay out. Looks like that's gonna give Chris his 5 points here. Chris wants enough fuel to make sure he has enough for a green-white checkered as well. I think I just heard Chris pitting through your headset. Was that Chris pitting?
Yes, he is.
Okay, there it is. I mean, he got an extra lap. He'll have a little bit extra here. I'm sure the rest of them are going to go. Kean Fry. Oh, he's got to get that thing mowed down quickly. Oh, Kean Fry. Definitely. Yep, he missed it. I think I think he missed the cone because I think it's at the cone, not the paint. So I think he's going to be okay
Yeah.
on there. But unfortunately, that is going
Bloodworth
to
came
slow
in
him
and
down.
hit Seabolt.
Oh man, these
We'll
pit
see.
stops.
It's going to shake it up.
Yep.
Yeah, this pit stop screw you up, huh?
Oh, for sure. Especially Kean after having such a good run. Now he just pretty much had 2 pit stops. So he's still in first though, but that'll shortly change.
See.
As soon as these pit stops gets done, this broadcast will get back to normal.
Watching Shoemate on the way out here. See where he ends up. So what? Shoemate and Noah Tills, huh, was up there.
There's Brandon Dayhoff. Should have the lead now. Oh, it's still Kean Fry, but it will be Brandon Dayhoff. And Trenton Bestgrove. And Trenton.
Vesco's taking a move on the
Man,
bottom.
He is too. He is not messing around today. He must have had a good pit stop, so good for him. Kean Fry still in the
with
lead
Noah.
until now. There we go. Now Trenton Bestgrove is back in the lead here. 25 to go.
I think Dayoff might be in trouble though. He put it on lap 97. He's not gonna make it, so he's hoping for a caution there.
He definitely hoping for caution. So that leaves Chris. I think Chris can get up into a P3 because he is catching up on D&E right now, and Dayhoff definitely going to be short on fuel, I believe. So Chris might be able to finagle his way into a podium here. But now it's really, if everything goes good, Trenton Bestgrove is really putting down some great laps here at Kansas Motor Speedway. But Noah Tills is on his bumper.
Noah's bringing it right now.
A proven winner in Nova.
Noah's
It's gotta
bringing
be
it.
a little nervous with him right behind you. At some point, I think this is probably the best thing for Trenton is let him go, stay behind him, maybe save some fuel, maybe save some tires, just kind of
Yeah.
stay within striking distance. So
They got quite the lead on the third place, so
yeah,
it's
but
just
looks like
them two. They can.
Chris was able to get around Braden. Now he's working on Dayhoff, coming up on Dayhoff quick. Well, that's going to move, if Chris successfully makes this pass here, that's going to move him into P3 after starting 26th. So Trenton Bestgrove, Chris Weiniger up 23, Braden up 33 spots, Noah up 20, and he has the lead now. Trenton up 22. There we go. Chris took third away here at 22 laps to go. So where did some of these guys pit at that are in the top 10? Where are their last...
Lap 107 and 108, except for Dayhoff.
And then get 25 laps. So that's going to be right there because you're going to 134.
Dayhoff's about 10 laps off of them, so.
Okay, yeah. So Dayhoff definitely not going to be able to hang. There's Drew coming up in the
Seabolt's
P6.
coming.
Yeah, Drew's coming too. Drew's going to get around Dayhoff because he's on fresher tires. So Trenton took the lead back from Noah.
Yeah, they're battling up there. It's going to get some of these other guys involved, I think.
Yeah, we'll see this lap. That last lap, Trenton Bestgrove 3/10
know.
faster than Noah Tills and Chris.
Yeah.
Crazy fast lap there. We'll see about this lap here.
I mean, without a caution, I don't know if Chris and Seabolt are going to be able to, in the 53 and 08, are going to be able to catch them.
I don't know. Chris
Those two
just
out
did
front.
0.8 faster than them right there. Those guys ran at 32.2. Chris just ran at 31.5.
Yeah. They got side by side there for a little bit, so.
Well, that's about all Chris can hope for.
Yeah.
I mean, you knock off 0.8, a couple laps, and I mean he's down to 2.8 already. So we'll see where that. We'll check back here in a couple laps where how far Chris is back from them. I really felt like Chris is gonna have a sophomore slump this year after having such a good season last season. You know, sometimes you just regress after a good season like that.
They're making some ground. Him and Seabolt.
Oh yeah, look at Chris already gained a second already.
Yep. Here
Wow.
goes Seabolt.
Oh my God, they're almost 3 or 4 wide there on Dayhoff back there.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
No, what happened? No. Oh, that was going to be a great finish. Chris was catching him. Seabolt. Looks like Nick, Josh Presley. We'll try to go back and look.
77.
Oh, it was right there where I was looking to when I told you they were going. They were getting around Dayhoff. Looks like the 77 just comes straight down on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know. You got to know those guys are there. But it looks like he paid the price, but unfortunately collected.
Caught up Nick, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and somebody almost T-boned Nick. Oh, man. That's
Oh,
close.
here we go. Dayhoff did fall back all the way to 12th, but did he save a set of tires?
He might have.
Did he save a set of tires? Because that is going to definitely change things up a little bit. It looks like Meacham might get the lucky dog here. It looks like Meacham is the first one a lap down. If not, it'll be Chris Romano. Let's see if any of these guys have to go in for fuel. Now the ones that are close are really going to be clutching it, turning their engines off. If they were going to be a lap or two short, I really wish that would have finished in green. I think it would have been Seabolt and Chris's race to win there.
All right.
Okay, Drew's going in. He almost decided not to, but he did.
Watching Day Off here, well, I'll let you know if he has tires or not.
Same with Drew. As soon as you get done with Dayhoff, check out Drew too. You might be able to see them both in there.
Yeah. No, I can't get Drew. He's pit stop.
Hey, Chris, you're up here in the booth with Sean and Sean. How you doing?
I'm not doing too bad. It's been a slow process, but finding myself up here. So
Yeah, we see. I think that was a shame that it didn't go green. I think it was going to be between you and Seabolt there, because y'all were making some massive ground on Trenton Bestgrove and Noah Tills there. So was that a good thing for you, or were you wish the caution didn't come out there?
no, I was hoping it would go green. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. I noticed that about a lap, maybe 2 laps before that caution, I was suddenly seeing them in close proximity. So I knew something happened with them, that either they got near each other and checked up and lost momentum, or they're using up their tires more than we are.
I think they're using up their tires, battling with each other, because you gained. It was multiple laps. You gained like 0.8 in a second. So I mean, you were 3.5 seconds back, and in 3 laps, you were just almost right there. So yeah, it was a good battle to watch. Hopefully, you took care of your tires here for these final. What we got, 14 laps or so.
Yeah, I think I should be good. I learned a lot off of that first stage. Totally abused the tires. Second stage, they looked a lot better for me. So I should be in decent shape here.
Yeah, you gonna be able to. You have a little something for these guys here.
I don't know about that. I think I can hang with them at least and come out of here with a good finish.
Right. You have anything for him, Mr. Wilder?
No, good luck, man. Watch out for Day Off. He got 4 freshies, so I don't know. He's got a lot
Okay.
of ground to make up. But
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll
it's a
get
big
you.
field.
Yeah, it is. All right, we'll get you back down there, man. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks.
So Dayhoff did get 4 freshies. Sneaky little guy. What
24th
about?
place, though. 24th place, though.
Yeah. What about Drew?
No.
Okay. Oh, that just sucks for Drew. He was in about 5th or 6th spot and had to come in just for fuel. That's a shame. But
Yeah.
green, white, checkered, he might be one of the only ones that don't have to pit if it comes down to 2
Right.
green, white, checkered. So maybe not a bad move. I don't know about giving up that many positions, but here we are. Trenton Bestgrove got control of the field,
Green flag.
and he takes off. Not the best start. Come on. Get back to it.
Chris got a good jump.
Chris got a great jump. He is right on it. Second place in the season and second place in the playoffs, I believe. Chris Weiniger should be the next up on the list. If we go in stats, oh, had to back off. Probably did a good favor for
Oh,
Trenton there.
man.
Yeah. He
Yep.
he probably did Trenton a big favor there.
Oh, somebody hard in the wall in the back of the field there. He kept it going, looks like.
Here we go. If Dayhoff can get a couple positions
He's
and,
moving.
and a couple cautions come out, then that's only going to help him out. But if it stays green, I don't think he can catch up. But like I said, those cautions come out.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, just
Oh,
like
there
that.
it is.
Ooh, that may have collected a lot of people. It's all,
The
Well,
guy's
now-
right in front of him.
yeah. Was Dayhoff able to make it through that? Oh, it looks like he was. Now he's up in the 15th. That may have been the right
Click.
move to do.
Post in the 24 got in.
Meacham and Romano was not able to get their lap back last time. I wonder who did. But now if Meacham was able to stay clean on that, he will get his lap back here. Now we have to think about Trenton. When did Trenton pit? And see, now we have to start thinking about these guys with the fuel.
107.
Okay. Okay. Well, he
All
should
them
be
guys
good.
are about the same. Yeah, 107, 108. All them guys, all the way down to 15th, and then Dayhoff. I think everybody should be good
Yep.
for now.
I'll be honest with you there. I bet Chris is very glad that he did not edge out Noah there on that when that caution came out, because now you get to start right behind the leader again, and you know as well as I do, starting in third is probably better than starting in second on that high side, because you get a good jump off the leader.
Yeah, definitely on the restarts. I think on the initial start, it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, definitely on these restarts when they can go whenever they want. Yeah, you're gonna lose a little on the outside.
But we have Matthew Chase not having the best race. Then all of a sudden, here he is in 13th. He was at the back of the field
Yeah,
the
good
majority of the race, and I know he's not a fan. Well, he might be a fan of this, but this track he says is not a fan of him. So, here we go. But we also do have Travis George up in the 10th, Brad Dorr in 9th, Dustin Bloodworth. See, these guys are starting to find their way back up front again. Danny Gross in 7th. Forrest Martin in 6th, Justin Shoemate in 5th, Ryan Seabold in 4th, Chris Weiniger in 3rd, Noah Tills in 2nd, and Trent Bestgrove still leading there. And David Meacham did get his lap back. I seen him go around. So he's gonna be at the end of the longest line, so now he's really gonna have to hope for another caution. And coming to the line, we'll have 9 left, so we'll have about 7 to go when we go green here.
Yeah, Trenton, man, once he found himself to the front, man, he's been maintaining up there, so good for him, man. Good race for him.
Yeah, it's been an exceptional race for him. I mean, definitely his best race in HVRL series. So, I'll be all right if he's able to take this home. I like seeing the new winner.
I mean, I like his chances. He's been, top 2 for most of the race here lately, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, Noah Tills has won in trucks. Chris has won in trucks. Seabold has won in trucks. Forrest Martin has won in ARCA. Shoemate has won in the trucks. Danny Gross has won in the trucks. So the only 2 that haven't even won a race that's in the top 10 is Brad Dorr, Dustin Bloodworth, and Trenton Bestgrove. All these other guys have won in HVRL. Like I said, Forrest has won in ARCA. So, you have some stiff competition behind you, Trenton. So, get a good jump, and let's see if you can hold these guys off. Uh-oh. Somebody have a penalty here because they are on the shoulder. That was Danny. That was weird. Here we go. Trenton Bestgrove takes off there. Chris, not as good of a jump as he had last time. Looks like he's going to keep it up high on Noah. Chris is going to get a good run here, but Noah's also. Let's see if Chris can't quite clear him. Should get the run going into here. A little bit better run. Oh, really has to check off for Trenton there.
Oh, hold on to it, Dayhoff. Great save by Dayhoff. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, someone on the infield there. It looks like Danny.
Whew. Dayhoff saved his truck like 5 times.
Chris is going to have to go on the outside here. He keeps trying to go on the inside, and he's really quicker than Trenton on the low side, and he keeps trying to dive it in there. He's either going to have to punt him out of the way, or he's going to have to change his line a little bit. But there he is now. I think Chris will be able to get clear on the restart of Trenton here, since Noah now is our leader. All right. Well, who did that involve, Mr. Wilder?
There's a lot of blinking going on, so I'm not sure I got what happened there.
Ah,
I'm not able to keep up too much with these all
Yep.
these trucks out here too.
yeah, the
You know,
blinking's a killer, isn't it?
the 15 got up in the middle. Eli Stack was in the starting grid, like in the 5th or 6th row or something for some reason. It was weird. iRacing's doing some weird things. It was definitely the 15. I think the 4 was involved as well. Bloodworth. Trying to go back and look now. '15 was blinking really bad, and then I think Door tried to avoid him and ended up getting into the 4.
Ah, okay.
All right, looks like we're getting lined up for the restart. Noah Tills, Trenton Besgrove on the front row. With Chris Weiniger and Ryan Seabolt in roll 2.
Yeah, here we go. We're gonna have. Let's see. We're at one. What? We're gonna be at 131. So it's gonna be a 2-lap white and checkered, or is this a green white checkered? Can't really tell exactly what lap we're on.
No, we're on 131, so.
Okay, green white checkered then.
Green, green,
Go
green.
here. Yep. Chris got a good jump. I think he's gonna take care of Trenton there. But
And Trenton did not get off good.
no, he did not. But is he gonna be able to?
Keep that momentum up on the outside.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see Trenton there. Yeah, Chris is really entering
Oh,
corner
wreck.
1 good.
Yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
there it is. Finally came out there. Here we go. It's Chris. Chris is really, I think, quicker. It's just now with green white checkers, is he going to be able to get a good jump, stay up with Noah, and make the pass? That's all pretty hard to do within 3 laps. So,
Yep.
or 2, I guess, really. But Chris really does have an edge going into 1 and 2. He really is gaining on everybody in that corner. So we'll see what he can do. And then now we have Seabolt in 3rd.
Yeah, look out for Seabolt now. He's going to get a good jump, I think, on this restart, being on the inside there. Well, everybody, I mean, it should be a level playing field here, though. Everybody's pretty much in the same boat, except for Drew and a couple of these guys that pitted late. Drew and Braden, they're 11th and 12th. They're going to hard press to get back up into the mix here. Top 10 are all pretty much in the same boat and on a level playing field. So see who saved the best. And I don't know if we get one more green, white, checkered. Some of these guys might be in some fuel trouble.
All right. I'm sure a lot of these guys are turning their engines off and doing everything they need to do to save all the fuel they can get. But yeah. So this will be the first green, white, checkered here. So definitely, I'm sure a lot of these guys definitely don't want to see any more.
I'm riding around with Chris. He's not shutting it off. Try the 18. He's talking about. Oh, that's 60. Okay. Guess his chat got disabled. Disabled some chats tonight.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Quite a
That's
few,
good.
actually.
I don't know why. I think it's been a pretty darn good race. Brad Dorr, maybe. That poor guy's been getting involved in everything. I can see him.
Yeah, he was a little frustrated.
I would imagine, just watching it here, I'd be like, oh, well, there he is involved in another one, that poor guy, and he was having some,
I know.
But, you know,
I mean, we're just trying to keep the comms clear. It's nothing personal when we do that. It's just we got to leave it open for people that actually need stuff, and people are letting their frustrations out. We get it, but just yeah, I can't do it over the comms there.
Green, green, green.
Here we go. Green, white, checker here.
Oh, Seabolt, man, got a good start. Look out.
Oh, no, that's going to really kill Chris's chances. Now, the chances of him in 2 laps to pass 2
Yeah.
is pretty slim. But these two can get anything tangled up. See, Chris really does get a good run here. What a
Right
battle
to
these
the
top
outside.
3. Yeah, see, now Chris is kind of stopped, though. But Noah Tills can't block them both. But he may not need to. He's just that much quicker. We'll see what Chris... There we go.
Oh, he's trying
Chris
to
is
hold
working.
that
There we
08
go,
out
white
to the
flag.
outside.
Yep, white flag. There we go. We will finish
No,
this
Till's
race.
looking good.
This is where Chris gained his ground there. Oh, he gets on the
Oh.
apron just a little bit. That is where it's going to be there. Shoemate's really pushing on Trenton to really get that 4th position away here.
Oh, no. He held on to it. Seabolt.
Oh,
He gets
Ryan.
in the shoemate.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to see who finished. You got to call it out for me. Come on. They're all getting in
That's
the wreck.
right. No
so it's going
Tills.
long.
Chris Weiniger,
There we go.
Trenton Bestgrove, Pat
Oh.
Bass in at 38 comes through.
Ah, sweet. Trenton was able to
4th
get a
and-
P3 out of it. All right.
Ryan Seabolt fell back a little bit. He got a little loose. But
Hey, Braden in 7th place. Forrest Martin in 8th. Shoemate was caught up in that 9th. Travis George, they didn't really see him much all day, and he was able to get himself a decent finish in 11th out of a 43 car field. Is not bad at all. Same with Zachary Tyler and Matthew Chase in 11th, Zachary Tyler in 12th. So awesome of those guys. So I guess we can just get the top 3 in the broadcast waiting booth, man, and we'll wait on these guys. Good run out, a lot of these guys. Great race overall.
yeah, it was a pretty good race.
There we go. Looks like we have Trenton Bestgrove already in here. So we'll go ahead and get him pulled up right now. Hey, Trenton. I was pulling for you out there, man. Congratulations on your P3 finish. You're up here in the booth with Sean and Sean. How'd your race go there? I see that you're muted, though. All right, let's try that again, Trenton. Were you able to hear my question there?
He is not ready. He's being shy.
I guess he is being shy. Well, ask my wife. I don't take no for an answer. Hey, Trenton Bestgrove. You're here in the booth with Sean and Sean. Are you ready yet?
I'm good. You guys got me?
There you are.
We got you.
There we go.
What's up, man? Man, I was pulling for you all race there. Just ran out a little steam there at the end, but you were able to fight back there on the last lap and at least salvage a podium and a P3 finish. How do you feel?
Good. Car started getting real tight at the end. The right front was really, really bad there at the end, and I just couldn't get a good takeoff on those restarts. And Noah got a good jump on me there at the green-white checkered, or the one right before the green-white checkered, and got behind Chris and Ryan, but we're able to get third, so it was a good day.
All in all, I think that was a good day. How was the racing out there tonight?
It was really good for the most part. I was in a lot of clean track for most of the race, so it was pretty good on my end. Nothing too bad.
All right. How?
Yeah, when you're out.
Oh, go ahead.
When you're out front, yeah, you don't have to deal with all that traffic, man. Pretty nice out there, huh?
Yeah, after being in the IPL for most of last year and having to always fight my way back through, it was really nice this year to get a clean slate and make sure I'm staying clean and staying out front and keeping that number low, so I don't have to deal with that again.
Yeah, definitely something everybody should experience once, but only once.
I definitely credit it for how I drive now after being on that last year. I think that makes it really opened my eyes to changing my driving style a little bit to benefit me.
It does, yes. That was the thing we have to go with a lot of new drivers. It will in the long run really help out most drivers. So, but yeah, just one of those things, growing pains. But here you are,
Absolutely.
staying clean. Where did you finish last week?
I believe I was 12th. I think.
Oh,
I also got my first stage win in high velocity last week, so that was also a good milestone last week. So just slowly building.
Definitely on the upward trend. Well, this should definitely do you well in points. I mean, 49 cars last week, 43 this week, and then there you are in 12th and 3rd. So, I mean, you're really kind of putting something together this season so far, it seems.
Yep, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm hoping the road courses are the ones I'm worried about, so I'm trying to get off to a good start because I know those are coming down the pipe.
Yes, sir. Well, is there anybody you want to shout out before we let you go, man?
Just like shout out GVC Mortgage. It's my buddy's company. He helped me get my PC and kind of get into iRacing and everything, and he's watching at home right now, so I just want to shout him out for kind of getting me set up in this in the first place. And I think that's pretty much it.
All right, awesome, man. Well, congratulations on your P3 finish. And where do we have next week, Mr. Wilder?
We're probably on a racetrack somewhere. sure which one.
I don't know if
but
that's true here.
give me
I'm
one
gonna see
second,
how
I'll
you.
bring
No,
it up.
IRP. We're at IRP. How you feel about
Yeah, there you
IRP?
go. I was gonna say that.
Last year at IRP, Mr. Wilder and me actually for majority of the race were kind of back and forth with each other. He was in front of me, and I was second, third, most last year. So I feel real good. I was running top 10 a lot there last year, and then I got in an accident towards the end and had to fight back. I think I was in like the top 15, top 10 area, but so I'm looking forward to it. I'm a short track guy at heart, so looking forward to it.
Awesome, man. Well, again, congratulations, man. I was really pulling for you there, but well, we'll just try it again next week, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you again there at IRP next week.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
All right, thanks, Trayden. Seems like a good guy right there. Like him. Like that he credits the IPL. So it's always good. It is, man. I'm telling you. Everybody says the same thing. Same thing every time. It really does help. But let's pull our
Not
peak.
me.
You have. Well, sometimes there's
All
just
right.
no helping some people.
All right, Chris Weiniger, driver of the 53,
The new deuce.
finished with the yeah.
Wow, that
A
was
good
a
race, man.
yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, there was a learning curve going on for me on that one. Like I said earlier when you guys brought me up, that I had to figure out 3 and 4. I was destroying my tire that first stage, so another case of me just kind of slowly making the race come to me and working my way up. I wish there wasn't as many cautions there at the end. I knew I was in a bad position on that last one when I had to restart on the outside. I was loving life starting third on the restarts, and I was really hoping to get that again. But no, all in all, it definitely worked out. I mean, come away with the second, can't complain about that at all.
No, definitely, especially after last week. You know, not the best performance. You know, not the worst, but it definitely. And I think you were right on. You know, you were in 24th in points, if I remember right. So, this should help you out. Any stage points? Any X's?
Got 4X early. It was kind of a hard door bang. Nobody spun out or anything, which gave me that. And so I was able to go the rest of the race clean. No stage points. I thought I was going to be in position to get some on that second stage, and with the caution coming out and who stayed out and who pitted and everything, I think I finished stage 2 in 11th or 12th maybe, so right outside of it. So just finishing points this evening, and I believe I did get a lap lead, so I'll have a couple of extra bonus points.
Yeah, definitely excited to see how the points lay out and all the switching around do. Now, now we noticed there was a lot of guys that were mid-pack to back runners, and that stage flipped when that caution came out and really changed a lot of stuff up, which really kind of let you get back up front and not have to work through as much traffic. So, did that help you out a lot?
Yeah, it did for sure. With me trying to learn the track and everything, I didn't have a secondary line to run in my head, so I really needed to keep the line that I'd found. So passing made it a little difficult for passing. Just kind of be patient and wait for somebody to get themselves tight and drift up and whatnot. But
Well, you'll definitely hear me mad at you on the broadcast when you had a chance to pass Trenton and you kept just staying in your same line and slowing up for him in the corner.
yeah, there's a little bit of a fear of how much he was blocking, and if he would realize if I was on his back corner, if he would keep that open. I was afraid he was going to come right across my front. So, yeah, I did realize that, but I was also trying to play it safe and at least have a top finish instead of getting wrecked out at the end.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's how you play it out, I mean, and you got a P2 out of it. So, Wilder, you have any questions for Chris here?
No, man, good race. You made it up to the top 5 there late in the race, and that's when it matters. And that worked out for you. Stayed out of trouble with a lot of trucks out there, and
Yeah, there was.
pretty clean. Yeah, great race though. It was fairly clean. There were some incidents, but nothing egregious, and nothing that took out like a ton of cars in one swoop. So, good job methodically, making your way up to the front, and good finish, man.
All right, guys, I appreciate it.
All right. Yep. Anybody you want to shout out to real quick before we let you go?
Oh, you guys up in the booth and the rest of the admin team for being all part of this and making this league go, and all my teammates at K&W. We have really good communication throughout the race on our comms and helping one another whenever we see things are working for us in our trucks, and just keeping an eye out on all the other trucks and anything going on the track. And of course, my family letting me sit up here and do this every week.
Did your team do better than last week?
We did. Overall, the team did have a better showing. So excited to get into the admin stuff this evening and see how everything plays out.
All right. Well, congratulations on your P2 finish. I think it's pretty good. Definitely what you needed after last week, and I'm sure we'll talk to you here in a little bit.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right, I'll bring up our winner here.
Start blinking.
Noah Tills, driver of the number 18 truck tonight, finishes top the leaderboard in P1. Good race, man. You had great speed. Led the last lap, and that's the one you want to lead. How'd your race go overall?
Good. I have 0 complaints. I won and I have 0x, so turned out pretty well.
Nice.
It was that weird little glitch that was happening on the pit entrance that set me back in the first stage, so I was kind of worried about moving back up to the field again because it got a little wild. But overall, it's a pretty clean race from everybody.
Yeah, I mean, starting 21st, probably not your best qualifying showing, but starting 21st, have that little incident, and work your way back through the field for the win, not to mention the 0x, is quite the feat.
Yeah, I popped in with like 5 minutes before the race was about to go, so I barely made it. No practice, nothing. I don't know why, but me and this track just go hand in hand. I won it in the preseason race last year, and then I won it this year. I just love that high line. It's so fun, especially 1 and 2.
Well, just to let you know, extra 50 my way, and we'll run Kansas next week.
All right.
All right.
If I keep getting that result, I'm down.
Oh,
And
well,
it's nice to get a win early in the season.
yeah. I mean, you're is this your second win or third win here, HVRL?
This would be my 3rd.
Third?
Yeah, if you're not counting preseason, 3rd. Yeah.
No, definitely not counting preseason.
Yep.
But what other tracks have you won at?
I want to say it was Iowa. I like the mile and a half track. I think they're pretty fun.
They are. They are.
And Atlanta, maybe. I think it was a drafting track. I think.
Okay. Well, how'd you do last week?
Not the greatest. I had a bunch of points from all those. It's Daytona. It's like that every year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
So
it is.
it's
Well,
just-
I was just curious about where you were in the standings. I'm sure this is going to
I
help
think
you
I was
out.
12th.
Oh, well, that's pretty darn good then, to be honest with you. Getting out of Daytona in P12, or at least 12th in points, so then here with the win, which again, this will lock you into playoff slots here in the top 20. So does that help you out? I mean, does that relieve any stress? Or are you still going to go after the season championship? Or
Oh yeah, I'm still pushing. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay off that IPL list with the 20 I got last week and 0 this week. That's gotta help out a little bit. But I was on that IPL list for probably half the season last year. And it was hell to get off of. So
it normally
stay
is.
off of that, and hopefully I can stay up front.
Yeah, man, it's stuff's like quicksand. Once you get in deep, it's definitely hard to get out of. But I mean, you just have to do all the laps in the first 3 races and stay under 49x, and you'll be off the IPL.
Well,
So,
I think so far so good. Then I'm on a good pace.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Now unless you rack up 29 at RRP. Which, speaking of that, how do you feel about that track? Were you here when we raced it last season?
I believe so.
Kind of a shorter, flatter track.
Yeah. No, I want to say I did well on that track last year. I don't think I won, but I want to say I was up there
Well, you can't
because I
win them
do
all,
like that
right?
track. Yeah. Why not?
Well, I guess you could. You can't. That's what I'm saying. Zachary already won the first one.
Yes, does Daytona count though?
Well, to him, he'll say yes. So, well, definitely congratulations on yet another win, lock you in the playoffs, and definitely set you up pretty good in points. So, curious to see how all the points layout is. But anyway, you want to shout out before we let you go, man?
Oh yeah, my team. It was nice having all them in here helping out with communication, game plan. They were helping me out a lot, and then Chris as well, keeping it clean towards the end there. I thought for sure me and him were gonna duke it out, but I got lucky with that very last caution, and he had to
Yeah.
start on my outside, so it gave me a little bit of breathing room.
Who is your teammates this season?
It is Justin Shoemate, Shane Williams, and Eli.
That's a pretty
It's the
darn
same
good team.
And last year.
Ah, yep, that's a
So,
pretty
Yeah,
good
good
team.
job, dude. Yeah, I thought Seabolt might have something for you once he got behind you. He got loose, and I think he may have got a little tap from behind him, and then Chris just on the outside is just so tough to get a good start. And a good job, man. You had the speed for sure. And that twisted T number 18 looks pretty good out there, man.
thank
So
you.
we'll see you next week at IRP on the short track.
Yeah, yes, sir. Hopefully, I get some practice in this week, not enjoying the last 5 minutes.
That helps.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you. You guys have a good night.
All right, here we are. We can go with our overall top here. See if I can fast forward it to his burnout here. So I go over the top 18 results here. Appreciate all of you joining in. Definitely a good race, man. Had some green flag pit stops. Awesome to see a little bit of everything. And got some wrecks there at the end. But Noah Tills, our winner here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Chris Weiniger in P2, Trenton Bestgrove in P3, Chad Bass, great finish for him, coming away with 4th. Ryan Seabolt in 5th, Stanley Hill in 6th, Braden, his best finish here in the trucks, P7, Forrest Martin 8th, Justin Shoemate 9th, Travis George in 10th, Matthew Chase in 11th, Zachary Tyler in 12th, Drew Holleran in 13th, Brandon Dayhoff in 14th, Daniel Everly in 15th, Randy Post in 16th, David Meacham in 17th, and John Shields in 18th. Oh, appreciate all you joining. Appreciate you for filling in for Mr. Tucker Wilder. Had a good time as always, and we will see y'all next week.